Boy, does that smell good. Money. We humans, we spend our entire life to increase this amount of paper in our pockets. But why? When you take a step back, this is only paper. Yet, this looks so damn sexy. But wait, what am I even saying? This isn't just some paper. This paper can make our lives, but way better than right now. I just know it. Because once I'll make more money, my life will be way better than right now. So wait, does that mean that right now I cannot live a good life? Hold on, wait, what? Is it that important to make money? No. Is it actually that important? Well, it must, because most human beings nowadays spend their entire time and energy towards getting more of that. So that means that it must be so important. I'm 20 years old, I drop out of college, and I'm a professional unemployed. But I shouldn't be proud of that. I shouldn't, especially because I'm a young man and I need to work hard, make a lot of money, get a house, get a nice car, get a family, and let's go. I'm gonna be the very definition of a man that did excellent in life. And so, bro, don't you feel this strong pressure right now to make money? Money, we gotta make money, and money. We can't deny it. This pressure is so present in our vein, and it's always there. Look at this guy. He has a nice car, a nice home, and he probably have a big family. So he's probably, let's say, who knows, like 40 years old. And he made it. He probably have a pretty good life. And for that to happen, like, he needs to make a lot of money. So that's why money is really important, right? And so I always believed that this is the greatest life I can live. And once I'll make enough money, I'll be able to afford this lifestyle. And then I'll have a good life. But for that to happen, I need to grind a lot of years, make money. Because if I'm being honest, bro, like, my life is a bit in shambles right now. Like, it's a bit dog shit, I'm not gonna lie. And look how much money I have in my bank account, okay? $1,267. 67. Basically, I'm broke. Because of that, I need to accept my fate. That, yes, right now, my life is gonna be a bit shit until I make this much money. This is what most young men believe. That's what we believe. Because this society pushes this idea on us. Not only that, but bro, like, every man is in a way trying to get this life. You know, and they are all probably happy and live a really good life. But for us young men who are 15, 20, 25, then we're not there. Therefore, we can't have a good life. We young men have been wired to become modern slaves to money. Because money will fix our depressive, pathetic, and boring lives. Money is the medicine to this wound. Since our childhood, we are getting prepared to sacrifice our entire life for this lifestyle, believing that this is it. And money is the only goddamn answer. Is that it? Is that it, bro? There's no way that this is it. There must be so much more than this. It must. Oh, okay, I get it. This is just another young man who's broke and now he's crying like a baby. Coping heavily, saying that the people who make money, they're slaves. And he's saying that because it's too hard to make money. I want to make a lot of money, of course. But I refuse to believe that this is the answer to living a better life. Because that basically means that right now I can't live a good life if that's the case. And I just know that this is a cope. Because that means that right now I don't even have to try to improve myself, to talk to those girls, to actually push myself and get better. Try to go outside, try new adventures, get out of my comfort zone. Because right now I don't have to, because once I'll make money, then I'll have a better life. So therefore, right now, I don't even have to try. Bro, it's like the subconscious talking. That's what we believe in the back of our mind. All you have to focus on is money. You don't even have to focus on getting better as a human male. Once I'll make money, then girls will be more attracted. You know, it's gonna be way easier with girls, of course. Once I'll make money, then I'll be happier. Of course. When I'll make money, my life's gonna be 100 times better. Well, of course. You see what I'm saying? We believe that right now. Because it's easier to tell ourselves that than to actually put ourselves out there every second, 24 hours a day. No, let's say 18 hours, 16 hours a day. You see what I'm saying? Our generation have this current mindset. And it makes us weak. And the thing is, we know it. We know it. Here's the thing. Most people are too nice with you. And because of that, they don't tell you the truth. I'm gonna say what you need to hear. The truth is that you are watching this because you are similar to me. And you do not want to become average. You want to become exceptional in life. You want to live a life almost like the main characters in movies. You want so many things out of life. For me, bro, I want like to go out each and every single day, cold approach girls so I get the reps in, so I'm gonna be better with them. I wanna explore things, go with my friends, have fun. I wanna make a gigantic impact on the world. I wanna become rich, famous. I wanna become the best version of myself. I wanna become jacked. There's so many things that I want. I got so many goals. And in order to achieve this kind of life that I really want, there's like 100 things that I have to focus on. And it requires a lot of my energy, focus, and attention. A lot of me. But on the other side, there's only one thing that I have to focus on. Getting more of that. So it's 100 times easier on your mind saying that, okay, the only thing I have to focus on in order to have a good life is getting more of that paper in my pocket. You see what I'm saying? So that's the trap that most young men go through. Because the life that I just mentioned, you don't really need that in order to live that life, don't you? Let's be honest right now. You don't really need it. Now, sure, it will help. But when I say help, is it like, oh, it's gonna help me at 90%? Not really. It's only gonna help us at like, maybe 10%. Think about it. It might help us to get us to go somewhere for like, I don't know, a car. Maybe to travel or whatever, for food. But honestly, like, that's pretty much it, isn't it? The life that we all dream to live. Everyone have the opportunity to go and get it because all it requires is being a human being. You see what I'm saying? As I was saying, I'm 20 years old and I'm a dropout. What's up with it? And the real life that I want to live is being independent, doing my own stuff that I like, plus making money out of it. And so working a normal job is pretty goddamn depressive, I'm not gonna lie. Because I know that, for example, today it's Thursday, 2 p.m. and I should be at work right now. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Hi, how you doing? I hope I'm not too late for the barbecue. I'm just joking. Today I'm passing by in your neighborhood. I know that this is great, like I can make money out of it. But I see another opportunity that I want to do because I enjoy it more and it feels like I'm better at it, and also I can make much more money, which is this, like YouTube. So that's what I'm currently doing. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it, but that's what I'm doing, basically. And I'm doing that most time of the day. Hell yeah. Like, that's my setup, where I grind. You got the real human school. But bang, that's actually a real one. Don't ask me how I got it. This is like my setup, the background, bang. That's badass. That's me mewing. I literally have a cow's machine. It's a mess also in my room. I have a dip machine. I have a lat pull down, a bench press. I got a bed where I sleep, and repeat. So wait. As a reminder, I'm 20 years old and I'm a dropout. And I have $1,127 in my bank account. And I spend most of my time in my room. But surprisingly enough, my life is 100 times better than when I was in school, in college, to be exact. How is that possible? How is that even possible? Actually, let me redo that. How is that possible? I'm actually growing much more this way, like, as a young man, and I'm actually getting closer to the life that I genuinely want to live by doing this than when I was in college and working a job. And it's ever since that I stopped praising money as the solution to my life, and instead focusing on what I genuinely believe would help me right now for my future self and my future family that I will build. Because for example, bro, like, I'm actually approaching girls and making good progress, like cold approach. I got rejected so many times, also got many instas, and I even got some dates out of it. And this will help me tremendously in the future to finding the wife that I want to have build a family with. Another example is that I'm learning a lot about psychology and philosophy and really understanding what this society want most people to do and what are the things that I genuinely want out of life. I'm going more outside, going to the gym, getting jacked. I even did the Ironman. I'm really trying to get out there. My focus being wanting to live the best life that I can possibly ever live. And that's my main focus right now. And I see much more improvement, and because of that, I'm much more proud of myself. And I don't really feel like empty anymore. It genuinely feels like I'm becoming someone. So does that mean that I should stop making money? Of course not. Money is so important. I'm trying to make money. But that's the problem. Most young men treat money as if it's God. It's paper, my friend. It's paper. The life that we dream of having doesn't come from money. It comes from our actions. Not just any actions. From the actions we know we have to take. From being honest with ourselves and really understanding what we want. Paper doesn't decide that. Fucking us. We don't want to wait to get money to fix our life. We fix our life, and money becomes a byproduct of that. Yeah. Money. you're a young man just like me. And paper won't make you change. You will make yourself change. This is the end of the video. This is the end of the video.